Hello everyone and welcome back to more Fantasy Life I. In today's video, I'm going to show you the best way to get your Carpenter life all the way to that elusive level 100. It is also going to be the last video in the level 100 series, unfortunately. We have covered every single one of the lives after this. And as always, with the crafting one specifically, I have to credit Leafy101. Definitely check out his channel if you haven't done so yet. It'll be linked in the description down below. And for the Carpenter life, he was definitely spot on. I was not able to find anything better than he had to say. And that is pretty much making the palace wall and the cursed fence over here for the Carpenter life. First up though, as always, if you're trying to get as much EXP as possible, don't forget to equip yourself and your buddies with the EXP glasses. So that's going to be the ones with plus 20% total EXP on them. And if you have the pre-order bonus of Flutter Charm, definitely don't forget to equip that one as well. And maybe even more importantly, don't forget to unlock every single one of the EXP up nodes on the skill board. You should be able to get 100% more EXP by unlocking every single one of these. So do those things to get as much experience as possible. And let's get to covering these recipes over here. I did include the story lumber because this is pretty much just the most difficult material recipe that you can do with replenishable materials. You can just buy these story logs at Marco's shop, and if you make them in batches of 99, you will get 310,000 experience. Definitely not a lot, but it could be something good to do early game if you just want to get some experience, but it is nothing compared to the other recipes that I'll be talking about. The real recipes that are going to get you all the way to that level 100 are the palace wall and the cursed fence recipes. The palace wall is a recipe that you can buy at Marco's shop if you have a shop rating of 4 with him. So that's going to be this one right over here. You can buy it with Dosh. If you have troubles increasing the shop rating with Marco, I made a separate video covering how you need to do that. So the recipes required for the palace wall are the sandstone, which you can buy at the material shop in Swollen Island. That is going to be this material shop right over here. The sugar lumber you can buy straight up at Marco's shop if you want to do so, or you can also buy the sugar logs at Marco's shop and make the sugar lumber yourself. Now the reason why these walls are so good and these fences as well for getting EXP is because you can craft them 10 at a time. So exactly the same as the previous video that we did about the artist life getting it to level 100. In the very beginning of the game, like the first couple of days it was out, you were only able to make these in like batches of 1. But after a lot of people were complaining about that, they made it so you can make these in batches of 10. And that's exactly why we can get so much experience by making these, because the experience gain for these was normally balanced around you being only able to make one of them at a time. So if you make the palace wall in batches of 10, you will get 2,986,000 EXP, almost 3 million. That is going to be enough to gain at least a single level all the way until you hit like probably around level 85 or 87, I want to say. So definitely a very good EXP gain. But then we also have the cursed fence recipe, which this is one that you have to get out of the mysterious slates. If you don't know, after beating the main story of the game, you have the possibility to get mysterious slates from shadow monsters, and if you give those mysterious slates to Edward, there is a chance that he is going to give you a lot of different recipes. The cursed fence over here is one of those, so it's a little bit more difficult to get than the palace wall maybe, and it also requires the magic ingot. The sandstone, yet again, you can just buy at the material shop in Swollen Island, but the magic ingot itself is not that easy to get. Now I think I have covered in some of my previous videos that you can buy the magic ingot node, but it's going to be right over here, Marco's shop. If you go to objects and then all the way down, I believe you can buy the deposit for 8,000 dosh, and if you buy, let's say 10 of these, which is going to cost you 80,000 dosh, shouldn't really be an issue for most of you. If you buy those nodes, you can go ahead and put them on your island, and after doing so, you can actually go ahead and clear these out and get magic ore this way. So you should get somewhere between like 2 to 4 magic ore depending on how much item drop armor you have on. So it is a pretty easy way to actually get the magic ore and make the magic ingots that way. Now making the cursed fences in batches of 10, which is going to require 10 magic ingots, is going to give you 6,490,000 EXP. That is enough EXP to get you at least a single level all the way to level 100. Getting from level 99 to level 100 does not even require this much experience. So knowing this, if you are, let's say, at level 90 and you want to go to level 100, it might be worth your time getting like 100 magic ingots and guaranteeing yourself at level 100 by doing this craft 10 times. It is pretty much just all up to you though if you want to do it this way, getting the magic ore, making the magic ingots, and doing the cursed fences, or do it a little bit slower but do it with replenishable materials and making 10 palace walls at a time. It's pretty much up to you, but these two recipes are definitely the best ones in the game to get your carpenter to level 100. So with that, that is pretty much going to be it for this video. Let me know which one of the two recipes that you prefer, the palace walls or the cursed fences. And to be completely honest, after finishing this guide, I am not 100% sure about what I still want to make videos for this game. So if you have any good ideas that I could still cover, please let me know, because I want to keep making videos about this game for as long as I possibly can. And of course, as always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful and you want to see more stuff just like this, definitely don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Not even 5% of the people watching my videos are actually subscribed, so I would appreciate it a lot if you would do so. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, later. Bye. I am still 2 levels away from level 100 right now. I am a level 98 Carpenter, but I think this might be enough to get me there. So I am using the cursed fence strategy. I just like doing it this way. I had a lot of magic ore left over. Just made a lot of magic ingots, and let's see. We got 6 million EXP. Oh, I don't think I actually got it. No, we reached 99. I have to be so close though. So I went all the way from the beginning of level 98 to 99, almost level 100. Let's see how much experience we actually still need. We still need 1,400,000. So that's actually good to know, because I know that I can just do that by making 10 of these. I don't need to like use more magic ingots. I can just do it with the palace walls. All right, there we go. Got 2,980,000 experience, and we reached that level 100. Yeah, really easy. It really didn't take me that long to get here using the cursed fences. It's kind of pricey, but if you just put in the work a little bit by putting the magic ingot deposits on your main island, clear those out, use the ore to make the ingots, and then just make those cursed fences, you really don't need too much to hit level 100, which is crazy because it's like a huge requirement. The XP required is kind of insane. But yeah, that's it, man. Level 100, the only things I need are blacksmith and alchemist for the crafting lives. I could probably wrap both of those up within an hour, and then I guess I'll make like another video whenever I hit like all of the lives to level 100, which could be sooner than I expect now that I don't have that many ideas anymore. I'm probably just gonna have some fun grinding in the game. So there we go. Every single skill point spent over here on the skill board. We got every single ability, and that's pretty much it, man. Dude, I love this game.